nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball-playing niggas, you know? Like Bird or Magic or something. Yeah, you know, a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?
Let's get right to it, man. For the love of the sport, we got a lot to talk about tonight. We have a lot to talk about tonight. Today was a crazy day in the league. Bunch of great games. A lot of playoff implications. I know y'all seen the Nets game. Tough shit, man. Tough shit. tough shit, man. We see KD, we see Kyrie. They were in a battle in Brooklyn. You know, this was Kyrie's first home game. LaMelo Ball came in and spoiled the party. LaMelo Ball, 33 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, 7 threes. That boy was cooking. Can't say much, man. Can't say much. The Nets were up early. They were up early, man. Kyrie had a horrible shooting night. Horrible. Coming off a back-to-back. It was a tough game for him. It didn't look like he had his legs. But I didn't stop him from shooting. He was 6 of 22 from the field. 1 of 9 from 3. I mean, he did have 11 assists, but 16 points, that's not going to cut it. Steph Curry, 5 of 10. 2 for 6 from 3, 12 points. He had a solid game. Kevin Durant, 9 of 24. 3 of 11 from the 3. 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 27 points. You know, KD clocked in. Still a tough night. Tough shooting night for him. Tough, man. Tough. Nick Claxton, 4 from the field, 9 points. Andre Drummond, 20 points, 17 rebounds. Andre Drummond did his thing. 7 of 12 from the field. He did his thing. Kessler Edwards, 2 of 2 from the field, 5 points. Dragic, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 points. He did all right. Dragic was controlling the game for the most part. He did well. Bruce Brown, 5 for 9 from the field, 10 points, minus 22. KD, minus 13. Drummond, minus 8. Kyrie, minus 15. Steph Curry, minus 19. Patty Mills, 2 points, plus 16. 1 of 4 from the field. It's a tough night, man. Let's look at the Hornets. Look at the Hornets. PJ Washington, 8 of 12. 2 for 3 from the 3. 11 rebounds. 18 points. Plus 17. Cale Bridges. 9 of 24. Not the best. 3 of 6 from 3, though. 8 rebounds, 2 assists. 24 points. Plus 14. Plus 14. He was doing his thing, too. He had a big dunk late on Andre Drummond. Cocked it back, banged on his head. LaMelo Ball, the star of the show. 10 of 21 from the field, 7 of 12 from 3, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 9 assists, 7 rebounds, 33 points. That boy went off in the third quarter. He went off in the third quarter. He went off. Crazy, man. We're gonna listen to Steve Nash, see what he has to say about this. And you're gonna see what Steve Nash has to say about this.
I think for us, we just felt like we didn't make shots tonight, but you have to find other ways to win the game. And tonight, you can look at a number of things, details, physicality, coverages, knowing plays when we come out of timeouts, little slippage there. Gave up 37, so the approach to start the second half wasn't good enough. Gave up 17 offensive rebounds and box out. So when we're not making shots, we got to find a way to win games in different ways. And I think that's where we let ourselves down a little bit tonight.
But this is more than just one person. This game is more than about just one guy. But Kyrie, knowing how badly he wanted to play well tonight, in what ways could you get a sense that this was weighing on him and the way the game unfolded?
Yeah, I don't know. The ball's not going to go in every night. I don't know how much he felt that or not. It's just not always going to happen for you. It's not always going to go in. So we got to find a way as a team to be better than the other team. So, we got a short amount of time to learn from this and grow and keep getting better. And that's what our focus is. Definitely difficult getting in at 4 a.m. and having a cold shooting night, but what can we do? How can we combat that on nights like tonight? And those are lessons we're going to have to learn because you're going to face adversity in the playoffs.
Steve, obviously Kyrie didn't play 40 minutes last night, but this was his first back-to-back in roughly a month, I want to say. Did you think that was in it? 2 months, excuse me. Do you think that was at all a factor in his performance tonight?
Could be. Who knows? Yeah.
It looked like Andre was holding his back towards the end. Did you see that?
I didn't notice that. I'd have to ask him.
The crowd was obviously very excited that Kyrie was back, and he seemed to be enjoying that. I wondered, what was his mood like before the game? What did you see in him?
I think he was excited. It was his first game here at Barclays, so I thought he was excited and looking forward to the opportunity to play in front of the home crowd.
You guys with the offense going cold, but you guys had the 14-point lead in the first half. In the second quarter, they chip away.
Well, we gave up 30 in the second, which wasn't ideal. We'd like to keep them under 25, but I think we were 4 of 19 in the first half from 3 on just really good quality looks. So, we had a chance to be up 12 or so. If we made some free throws and some threes in the first half, I thought we played very well other than that. But then we came out in the third and struggled. I think that was the problem in the game. Thanks, guys.
Check out this verbo.
Yeah, man. Tough night for the boys, man. Tough night for the guys. We're going to see, man. Now they're sitting in the 9th seed. I don't think anybody expected the Nets to be in the 9th seed. I got Kyrie's interview coming up next. Let's see what Kai got to say about this debacle. Tough night, man.
First, I was trying to get enough sleep last night, landing at 3 a.m. and just not going to bed till 6. So I was just trying to ground myself as much as possible today and just prepare for the warm reception from a lot of supporters of the organization, of me, just the journey thus far. So I don't take it for granted what happened tonight. It was historic. I'm grateful that I got a chance to be out there with my brothers and, just leave it all out there. Not the result we wanted. I didn't shoot as well as I wanted. Basically, none of the things I had hoped for going well tonight just didn't happen. And that's just the flow of basketball. And, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, I felt okay. But just the jump shot wasn't falling tonight and we weren't hitting shots. So not the result we wanted, but, definitely grateful that we were part of history tonight and I got to do it here.
You played on the biggest stages before, so this didn't compare to a finals, but was there nerves or how would you describe the feeling as your name is called or you enter the building?
I wish we had a day rest at least, you know what I'm saying? But, playing on a back-to-back against a good Charlotte team, they've been playing well lately. We knew it was going to be a dogfight. So, like I said, not the result we wanted, but we can definitely learn from this, grow from this, and, just taking the moment now that it's done. Now we can move on, now that everybody can move on, especially in the locker room, limited distractions, no fear, and next game will be better.
Kyrie, you said yesterday it was going to be a bit weird going from a road game to a home game after your situation. This was your first back-to-back in roughly 2 months. I know you didn't play 40 minutes last time in Miami. Did you think that impacted your play total today?
I think it impacted everybody. Shots that we usually make, plays that we usually make, we just weren't at our standard tonight. And, we take full accountability. I take full accountability. 6 for 22, 40 minutes on a back-to-back. I think I could have made a bigger impact on the game. Just taking my time a little bit more and just let the game come to me. But definitely when you're out there and you hear the crowd reactions, you hear everything that's going on, you try not to be a distraction, but it is what it is. And I'm grateful that we can move forward. But, tonight, my presence out there was just bigger than the basketball game. It's just representing a lot of individuals that are out there in a similar situation as me. And now that I could play, I think it should be opened up for everybody. So.
Kyrie, Kevin's been really complimentary of the younger generation of basketball players in the league right now. So what do you make of LaMelo and the game that he had and just the player he is?
It seems as though we've watched him grow up in the basically the public eye since he was 14. And, here he is with us with a long career ahead of him. So there's definitely an impression that he leaves on us every time we play. And, he knows that in order to earn his respect in this league, he not only has to pay his dues, but he just has to bring it every single time against the best. And I feel like he's been doing that lately. Obviously, he's done it in his short career, but against, the good teams, the great teams in this league, you really want to see him show that poise, show his talent, and see how he makes everybody better. So to be doing it at a young age like that, he falls in line with a lot of the greats that have come before him. And, he's just trailblazing his own path. One thing that you have as a young player, especially when you get drafted high in the order and there are a lot of expectations, you want to leave your legacy early, but you understand it's a long game. So proud of him.
Just because everything, tonight meant, when you start whatever was 0 for 4, 0 for 5, I imagine you can probably be 0 for 8 and think everything's going to be fine. I'll make them eventually. Mm-hmm. Where you're like, oh my God, I got to hit one here. These people are waiting for me to make one.
It's you feel it anyway. You feel the kind of the anticipation. I felt it. My layup going to the rim, in and out. 3 in and out. My first shot, 3 felt good. But those are just moments that you just try to stay level-headed because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to start aiming the basketball rather than just playing off instincts. So. Like I said before, I think these are lessons you can learn from, that I can learn from moving forward. But I'm just glad it's done. I played my first home game, and I know the next one will be a lot better.
Kyrie, you guys are
tied for 8th now with 7 games to go. Obviously, a lot of where you guys are in the standings has to do with your absence for a few months there too. What do you think of the challenge that now lies ahead with so little time to kind of pull this together and try to obviously first make the playoffs before making a finals run, and also how much have you considered where you guys might have been had you been able to play?
I mean, honestly, there's no time to consider the past. It's not going to do anybody in our locker room or anybody any justice. Thinking about what could have been, the shoulds and the couldas. We only can control what we can control moving forward. We know where we are in the standings, and we also know how much talent we have in that locker room and what we're capable of doing. So, though this may look like a loss that could have easily been a win column for us, we'll just take our bumps and bruises and move forward. But I think what we've been able to learn thus far is when we limit our distractions, and that includes thinking about the past or thinking about what the future holds. We're not in a good place. I don't think that's a good energy to have or a good mindset. So the mentality we have moving forward is just taking one day at a time, live in the moment, and enjoy it, because nothing's guaranteed here, not even tomorrow.
Kyrie, now that you played at home and you're back full time, what are you hoping the legacy of your stance will be?
What do you mean?
How do you want people to remember this season of yours and the decision that you made?
I mean, I've made it very clear it was never just about me. I think for my own legacy, that's to be written by all those that I impact and all those that impact me. And it's far bigger than just a basketball game. But when I'm in this locker room, I get a chance to perform with a bunch of guys that are selfless and are sacrificing just as much as I am. It makes it worthwhile. And that's the only thing that I'm really focused on is the now and getting back ready for the next game and just going from there. But the point of this season for me was never to just take a stand. It was really to make sure that I'm standing on what I believe in freedom. Freedom. I don't think that's a word that gets defined enough in our society about the freedom to make choices, whether that carries over into nuances of our society that, politicians control, the government controls, or things people that empower, the powers may be, right, that control. I'm standing for freedom. So that's in all facets of my life. And there's nobody that's enslaving me. There's nobody telling me what I'm going to do with my life. And that's just the way I am. And if I get tarnished, in terms of my image and people try to slander my name continuously because, those aren't things that I forget. I haven't forgotten anything that anybody said. I don't read everything, but I definitely read some things that put my family's name in a certain position that I believe are unfair. I've been discriminated against. People have said things that have been biased. They've gone against their own morals. And where we live in today, I have such a strong moral code of just being honest, being truthful, following God's guidance, and just living with the results. But in terms of that, that's a selfless. I'm a servant, so I'm comfortable being in that position.
Well, Kyrie continues.
You have it, folks, from the horse's mouth. Kyrie Irving breaking it down. Like you said, man, could have had a better night. No legs. That was a big loss. The tie for 8th, but the Hornets have the tiebreaker. So that being said, tough loss, man. Tough loss, man. That's a big loss. Let's see if they got KD. Let's see if KD adjust the media. Take a look. Let's see what it's hitting for. Let's see what Katie got to say. I'm not saying if Katie addressed the media. I don't know if he talked. He's probably disappointed. I think it's only Kate. I think it was only Kyrie. Yeah, it's looking like it was only Steve Nash and Kyrie. But yeah, man, tough night at the office for the guys. You know what I mean? Tough night at the office for the guys. They did their best, man. They could have definitely played better. It was tough, though. They were up 10 in the first half. The Lakers was going to be an easy dub. But the Hornets had other plans. They weren't going. Melo Ball, Bridges, they weren't having it. Them boys wasn't playing, man. Them boys ain't playing, man. But a lot of things happened today. A lot of playoff implications. A lot of people, a lot of teams might miss the playoffs and might have to battle in that play-in. So it's looking like we're gonna have some good basketball for the last month. Because every night is gonna be playoff implications. Every night. It's gonna be playoff implications. Now the Nets are gonna have to basically win out. I mean, they'll still be able to be, you know what I mean? They're obviously gonna be in the play-in, but it's a big game coming up. Let's see the remaining schedule. Let's see who they got. Let's see who they got. Let's see the Nets' remaining schedule. Let's see what it's hitting for. So next they got the Pistons. They should be able to win that. Thursday they got the Bucks. That's gonna be a big game. Then after that, they got the Hawks. That's gonna be a big game. Every game right now is big for the Nets. So that's just what it is. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Then they got a little chicken soup. The Rockets. Then they got the Knicks. Then they got the Cavs, and they finish off with the Pacers. So, I mean, it's a possibility, man, that they fall and they stay in the ninth seed, depending on if the Hornets, keep winning. Let's look at the Hornets. What the Hornets got to say. Tomorrow they deal with the Nuggets. They deal with Joker. Then they got the Knicks. Then they got the 76ers. So I mean they don't have an easy schedule. Then they got the Heat, who've been reeling. So we're gonna see, man. Then they have the Magics. Then they got the Bulls, and then they got the Wizards. So I mean, they got some tough teams. You know what I mean? So the Hornets don't have an easy schedule to finish off. So you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. But as it stands today, the Nets are out the playoffs. Out the playoffs. That sounds crazy. Out the playoffs? Nah, there's no way. Well, there's a way. The Hawks, they're 2.5 game back. Then it goes the Knicks. They have no shot. They're not even close. So, I mean, regardless, nobody, the Hornets, the Nets, and the Hawks. That's your top 10. Because the Knicks have no chance of reaching the play-in. The Wizards are done. That's just what it is. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So those 10 teams are going to be in the play-in. So you could already book the Hawks, the Hornets, and the Nets. Because from the looks of it, I mean, unless the Cavs just lose out. Let's see what the Cavs is doing. So the Cavs have the Magic tomorrow, then the Mavericks. They'll probably lose to the Mavericks. Then they got to deal with the Hawks. They may lose that game. So pick them. Knicks, they'll win that. Then they got the Sixers. They'll probably lose that. So that's 2 more losses. Then they got the Magic. Then they face the Nets. Then they finish off with the Bucks. The Bucks might rest their players too, so they might win that. So they'll probably stay at the 7th seed. So they got to play the 8th seed. The loser of that goes to the 8th, plays the winner of the 9th and the 10th, and then that'll give you your top 8. So I mean, that's just how it's panning out right now. That's just how it's panning out. And then when we move to the West, we got LeBron James and the LA Lakers. Now, these motherfuckers ended up losing to the Pelicans today after being up 20. And now they have dropped to the 10th seed. Now, it's a little scarier for the Lakers because regardless, the Nets, they can't fall out of the. But when you're dealing with the Lakers, if you're the Lakers, they could definitely fall out of the play. So let's listen to what LeBron got to say about this. Let's see if I got it queued up. Let's see if I got it queued up. Hold on, let me cue this up, man. Let me cue this LeBron James post game. See what he got to say. We'll listen to Frank Vogel. We'll listen to Russell Westbrook as well. Damn, they let everybody do the interview today.
Eye contact.
They let everybody get an interview today in this loss. It's a big loss. Let's see what LeBron got to say. Crazy shit, man. Crazy day in the NBA. Devin Booker showed out. Let the Sixers know what's up. Just listen in, folks.
Since January, we saw the ankle. Can you just take us through that? If it's similar to kind of 4 and 9 it's not 9.
Yeah, I mean, I've turned my ankles before, obviously. Tonight was just one of those instances. I literally just watched the replay where I was going in for an offensive rebound, and me and Jackson basically stepped at the same time. He got his foot on the ground before I could get my foot back on the hardwood, and I stepped on his foot and rolled my ankle. I have no idea how I finished the game, to be honest, after watching that replay. It's pretty nasty. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible right now. And unfortunately, we're about to hop on the flight too. So, just got to get treatment around the clock, see what happens day to day. But it's pretty sore right now.
How do you just put that in context with tonight, all the whole season?
I mean, it's just a microcosm of our season, sustain. We haven't been able to sustain all year, and tonight was one of those instances once again.
I still believe we got Bryant on our side. To have that relief from your teammates, what does it mean to you? But the angle,
Well, I mean, if I'm healthy, for sure. Right now, obviously, I'm, pretty banged up, with that ankle, but I still feel like if I'm on the floor and I can make things happen, then we still got a good chance of trying to make something out of the season. It's been a tough road, obviously. Tonight being a tough loss for us. But to have that confidence in your teammates, for sure, means a lot for me. It means I'm, doing something well on the floor when I hit the floor, and just try to do whatever I can to help us win basketball games.
Give all that you gave tonight, obviously playing through injury and playing as well as you did, building the lead you guys did, and just looking out of here with a loss. What does that feel like in the context of this season?
It feels like shit. I mean, excuse my language, but that's what it feels like. I came in with the mindset, understanding it was a playoff type, it's gonna be playoff type atmosphere, playoff implications, and things of that nature. So, I knew that from the jump. We also got a lot of guys on our ball club that haven't played in playoff games as well. That plays a lot of big minutes for us. You have Malik and, Wingen, Austin, Stan, who, Taylor is pretty much not accustomed to it as well. So, we're trying to bottle that in and try to help the young guys understand how, the magnitude of it. And they got guys who've been in the postseason. It feels like a wasted opportunity, obviously, for myself and for our team. We weren't able to get it done.
Just you talk about all those stakes and then also now, would you have played? Would this something you would have played through if this was just felt more like one of 82?
Probably not. Probably not. I mean, from the time that I turned my ankle, I felt a sharp pain run up my leg. It started getting hot, and I've been there before with ankle sprains before. So, but I didn't want to come out the game because I understood it. I mean, I just wanted to win the game. Understood how big of a game it was for us.
LeBron, I guess along these lines, like you guys have shown it flashed. I mean, like you're up 23 in this game, you're hitting shots, the balls at the ground, basically on both sides. But like you guys are also the same team that can score 14 in the fourth quarter. What's it been like processing that sort of those wild swings? Kind of what this team has been all year. It's just exhausting to kind of.
I mean, we are who we are. I mean, there's no, it's not much of a processing when you can go out and score 35 in a quarter, 40 in a quarter, hold the team 18 in a quarter, but then you also know that you can give up 40 in a quarter in the same game. So yeah, it's frustrating, obviously, but I mean, we are who we are, and it's not like, trying to figure out something more than that.
Ron, schematically, how much do you feel like your ankle affected the game plan, what you guys intended to come in doing, what you guys were able to do in the second half? I mean, obviously, it seemed like you had a lot of discomfort and what was sort of.
Well, for me personally, I just lost all the explosiveness, obviously. So a lot of my game tonight was played on the perimeter after that fact. Couldn't really, get into the lane like I would have loved to, put a little bit more pressure on them. I mean, we only shot 16 free throws as a team. I shot 6 of them. One of them was a technical foul. So it took away from me. from what I wanted to do in the interior. But I feel like I just try to do what I could do, with the mobility that I had on the floor, try to make plays.
LeBron, I feel like just kind of dancing around this. Do you feel like this ankle injury is something that could cost you games?
I hope not. Shit. I hope not, because I hate missing games. That's just not in my nature. So I've already started the process, of treatment right after the game. I got on it right away. And obviously, we'll get more done on the flight. We land in Dallas tonight, around the clock tomorrow, and see how I feel on Tuesday, correct?
I see you in the back, good. What's good, my boy? You can hear me? Take your mic off mute, cuz. Yeah. You can't hear me? Yeah. Let me know when you get that shit fixed. You could turn your camera off. You ain't gotta have the camera on. Take yourself off mute though. What's good, my boy?
I'm off mute.
Yeah, you off mute.
And on the
What'd you say? Nah, you ain't on camera. We got LeBron up there. You can turn your camera off. It'll sound better.
I'm
So
saying though, how can in another
and another what?
See the other people that's in here? Like if we
Nah,
get
it's
other
just me
people
and
in
you.
here?
Nah, it's just me and
Yeah,
you.
but so there would never be a way that we could see.
Yeah, we can see everybody if we want. I could put it that we could all look at each other and stuff. But you sound like a robot. Nah, you sound
What?
good
It
now.
sounds like I'm far away.
Nah, it
I'm
sounds
straight
good now.
now.
Yeah, you sound good.
Bro, did you see Will Smith smack the shit out of Chris Rock?
I didn't see that, bro. Let me look it up.
Look, I put it in the chat. Oh my god! I've been
Hold on.
for like 25 minutes. I just been like, yo, watching that shit over and over. Yo,
Hold
I've been
on.
watching the reactions.
I could watch it, so I could put it so we could all look at it at the same time. Hold on, I'm about to
Oh
run it.
yeah, look at this shit, niggas is on. Y'all, I'm over here with Julius and
with?
shit. Yo,
Oh,
Julius, you should
perfect.
join,
What's good,
yo.
Julius?
What's that? This is Joe.
No, I'm saying, what
What's up? I don't.
StreamYard.
It's not even an app. It's StreamYard.com.
Yeah, it's like a
podcast
streaming
right now.
Yeah, y'all
But
on the
look, he's about to
podcast,
put the
good.
Will Smith smack on the top. And
Yeah,
we
we're
can
about to watch
discuss
this
it.
together. My boy's putting me on.
I'm gonna give my first reaction again. That shit, I was there. Oh, bro, at first I thought it was a joke, but then you hear Will Smith's voice and see his eyes. If I only, man, I know he's capable, but bro, if this is a fake, and it's not because he got locked up already.
He smacked Chris Rock.
Bro, smacked the dog shit out of him. He walked up on stage mad calm, bro. Yeah, he smacked him, went back to his channel like he might waste name out your fucking mouth.
Oh shit. Yeah, we about to all watch it together. Hold on. Oh yeah, Jada, I love you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the light. This is the light before the storm.
Hold on.
Storm.
I'm about to run it. Let me take LeBron off the screen.
Oh,
You see how LeBron's tight?
Yeah, you're practicing on here because you know how to do it.
Yeah, nah, we getting busy.
Yeah.
What you got your camera on?
Yeah, my camera's on, right?
Yeah, your camera's on. Let me see. Let's see what we doing. Hold on, you sound like a robot.
Oh, hold up. Nah, I'm texting.
All right, we running it.
Macbeth! Loved it! I love the part where it said, King Lear don't got nothing on me. I gotta see it, it's really good. You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Taylor, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out. Wow. Oh,
wow.
Wow.
If
He dead serious too.
Wow.
Look how calm he walks back, bro.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Nick wife's name out your fucking mouth. Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm going to, okay? Richard. Wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Nick wife's name out your fucking mouth. Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke. Keep my wife's name
You can see that shit in his eyes. He's not feeling
I'm
that.
going to, okay?
He was not feeling that joke at all.
Okay.
Yeah. He was not feeling that shit at all.
That was
But I mean,
greatest
Chris
night
Rock,
in the history of television.
you should have you should have. He said, "Uh-oh."
So we are here.
Damn, son.
Nigga, that dogging Will Smith on Twitter. He's joined cancer culture now.
Damn, son.
Everybody saying assault, battery. He got locked up, I believe, already. They handcuffed him at the Oscars.
Damn, that really happened, bro.
Real talk.
That's crazy.
That's exactly what the Pelicans did to the Lakers.
Oh, you want to talk about that? Go ahead. Give your thoughts, my brother.
There ain't nothing to talk about, bro. I can't even believe it. And you know what this bothers? Because, like, damn, this was a win we needed. I thought LeBron could easily carry it. He had like 38 or something. You know what we're getting beat to? By the most basic. They're running the most basic shit, and we're getting beat. Like, and it always ends up with a little guarding down low, guarding Valanciunas on an easy ass. Like, he just gets it, doesn't even put it down, just an easy layup. Like, damn, coach, we gotta adjust to that shit. That shit is retarded. You're supposed to be a defensive coach, and this is what you're like. Our strategy sucks. Our strategy sucks, bro. That THT take, like, yo, who the fuck he thinks he is, bro? Like, 6 seconds into the shot clock, takes a crazy ass 3 off of ISO. And LeBron, like, even looked at him like, yo, what the fuck was that? And he's like, they think because they're open, it's a good shot, bro. You're open for a reason. Like, shit is terrible.
They think that, yeah, like you said, they're forcing you to take those shots.
Bro, the Spurs got easy games ahead of them. They got the tiebreaker with us for the 10th spot. We're 1 game up on them. We're half a game back of the Pelicans. Like, what the fuck? We really might not even make the playoffs. The Nets are good. The Nets are in the East, and they just lost today, but like they're good. They got Kyrie back now. They're straight.
So
Shit is ridiculous.
how you feel about today's loss? It was just a loss. It don't really matter for the
The
Nets.
Lakers? Oh, for
No,
the
no, no.
Nets?
We know you just said the Lakers. You
Nah,
might
that
not
shit is
make the
terrible. That's
playoffs.
panic. For the Nets, it's nothing. That's
Yeah,
nothing.
because
Honestly, I'm telling you about them Chris Paul numbers, bro. I know you said that on 19 shots and 12 shots, but yeah, they ain't no substitute for scoring. Like you said, you put KD above Giannis because of scoring. That's acceptable. Like, yo, ain't no substitute for a nigga who could put the ball in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? But I told you, KD can have a bad night like this, just like today in the playoffs, like that. That he get the same shot, it's just not dropping today. Shit just wasn't dropping.
it just wasn't dropping today. It was a tough night. They were up 10 in the first half too.
I nigga, they blew the league. Ridiculous. I bet on both of them. I bet on the Lakers and the Nets.
Yeah, the Lakers
Nets
were actually up 20.
and the Warriors, bro. I had the Warriors too.
The Warriors were up.
No, they was never up, but
Yeah, the
bro,
Wizards whooped their ass
look
all
at the
day, right?
roster that the Warriors just lost to today. They got Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Bro, Draymond Green and Klay Thompson, like I'm trying to tell you, like you pointed it out before about Klay Thompson. He's not that guy. Like,
I
he
mean,
has moments though. He got games, and but bro, like I always thought, and maybe because of the injuries, I don't know, but I always thought like, damn, you get that dude, like make him the focal point of your offense. He'll probably cook, but I don't think so. Like this is his perfect opportunity, and it doesn't look
because
like he
some
can.
guys, Ed, to me, some guys have the capability to be number ones, but you kind of have to have that dribble package. You know what I mean? Or like a great post player. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like be able to draw doubles. Like Clay, Clay don't draw doubles. Like your number one guy has to be able to draw doubles.
As long as you know the principles, like Clay, as long as you know your principles, because all the most Clay could do is confuse you and it lead to a backdoor open layup.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, you didn't play the screen right, you didn't call, communicate, but other than that, you're gonna give up a three nigga off a screen. Like that's his shot. Or you go double team the dribbler and but you should never be double teaming off of Clay. But bro, I'm just trying. I don't know, man. Not doing it, bro. The NBA is crazy right now. I don't even feel
Today
like
was a crazy day, man. Devin Booker's trying to
came
get
back.
his MVP case.
In the other group chat, Lou's making a case for Jason Tatum. What you think?
Nigga, Jason Tatum. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's MVP, but the fucking Celtics need their respect, man.
Oh, it's been given. It's
That's
given now.
crazy. I don't like
I
their
told him
roster.
they one of the three teams. It's only three teams that can come out the East.
Yeah, I don't like their roster, but I don't know, bro. Them
They
niggas
got
is
it.
locking
They
up,
got
dog.
listen. They got it. They got dogs.
Them
They
niggas
got
is locking
dogs.
up, bro.
They
I
got
gotta give
dogs.
them the credit, man.
See,
That shit is
Marcus
real.
Smart, as soon as he stopped shooting, they became better. Like he knows his role more. They got Derek White, a pacemaker over there.
For
And then
real.
you got the two stars, nigga.
Yeah, them
Stars that
niggas is
could put the
dropping
ball in the
30 a night.
bucket.
And them
Huh?
niggas is really locked down defenders. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown really lock up.
Yeah, they challenge. You know, I feel like they challenge themselves. Yeah, if
Nah, I
you
mean,
listen,
like you said, Marcus Smart, I mean, he stopped shooting, but he called them niggas out. They're
he
like, yo,
called
you
them out.
niggas is gunners.
He called them out. But yo, he called them out, but they still getting them shots up. But they're more like, yo, what he's doing, what he was trying to tell them is like, look, bro, pass it and we'll give it back to you niggas in better position. Like, you feel me? Y'all should still take the shots you take, cause bro, that's their formula to win. Everybody else lock up and eat through them too. Like, let them niggas cook, and I feel like they could get it done. I know you said lack of shooting, but every night it's a 20-point victory.
Yo, bro, them niggas is surprising me, though. I'm like, what the fuck are these niggas doing?
Trust. I knew they could work, but I thought they missing a piece. I knew Jaylen Brown and Tatum could work. I was telling Lou about that shit, but I thought they missing a piece.
I fuck with the white boy too, Pritchard.
Oh, he alright. He alright.
I think he's solid, man. I
Yeah,
think
he
he's
can shoot.
solid.
He's a shooter. He's definitely one of their snipers. He all right.
He's
Heady
decent. He
player.
got a good handle
I've been
too.
seeing him since college and shit. He a heady player.
He got good
Yo, these
handle,
guys
man.
should join this shit over here. I said to them niggas.
We really about to turn this shit up, man.
Hell yeah.
We gonna make this shit go.
What? This shit yo, talk about anything on here.
We gonna make this shit go, bro. And we could play whatever we want. Highlights. We could look at the stats. I could share my screen on whatever I want.
Yo, perfect casual. We got a group chat. It's called the casual. It's a real casual over here. It's a real casual, right?
Right.
My guy.
After that, he won his first Oscar.
Wow. For what? For the tennis movie?
I don't know.
Serena.
I'm guessing.
Wow, that's sick. He couldn't even enjoy that night, bro. Yo, that's why you don't make jokes about people's wife, bro. I don't give a fuck. Will Smith never acted like that, bro. You don't put my girl in your mouth, bro.
Bro,
Not
that
my way.
nigga been a
Especially she
pun
got a
for the
condition for
last
her hair.
2 years, bro. That nigga Will Smith is a joke now. That nigga's like, yeah, all right. I'm about to get my respect tonight.
Oh yeah, he's on his Tupac shit. No pun intended. Pun
It
intended.
was only a matter of time, though. It was only a matter of time with him.
Bro, I mean, she does got a disease for the hair, bro. You don't play with that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not playing with that, bro. A comedian or not, you could say a joke, but yo, just know. I don't know, man.
That's just tough, man. Will was bound to fucking crack, nigga. Well, you seen him when his wife was telling him that shit, nigga. He almost tweaked out on her. And
Yo, that's some shit to take, bro. You guys
out the window, bro.
Sure.
Yo,
That's some
wildin'.
tough shit to take right there. Yo, Julius, ain't you a Miami Heat fan too? Yeah, we got three. We know 3 Miami Heat fans. That nigga Sayel. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. I wish them niggas was on here. I am better than Gianni and Roos at basketball, bro.
Yeah, you're stupid, bro.
Them niggas need to know this, bro. I look at them play, I'm like, yeah, I could do what they're doing, but more. Like, they get the ball, bro. They're not even in position to score. Me, I'm always in position to score.
Why you trying to hurt the guys, man?
Nah, they're the guys. Like, they do things I'm not trying to do. They're playing defense and road.
And I'll tell you what, Gianni, he's becoming a big man. That nigga's hitting the gym all the time.
I see it.
He's becoming a big. He's really like hitting the gym now. Like his body's like. He's becoming somebody that he's never been before. Like he never had that body to be like strong.
Because he always was a little more versatile. But now he's getting into a rhythm, and that's good. Like he needs to get a mid range. He needs a little more arch on the shot, but
he knows his role.
I see him
though
setting
now.
screens and shit.
Yeah, like a lot of times he used to like linger around
the 3.
But I'm telling him, like, bro, be a force. Like, know your role. Be a force. Set screens. Like, cut hard to the basket. You're opening up the whole floor for your guards by doing that. And he's been playing a lot better, man. He's becoming an ill glue guy.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, so, and he's putting that shoulder into people's chest now. So he's becoming a player, man. He's like understanding like his strengths and his weaknesses. You know what I mean? And he's real good at not fouling. Like he gets vertical.
That's good. Nah, G did play good defense that last game I played with them guys.
Yeah, he's becoming an ill defender. Like he can move his feet too.
You been playing?
Nah, I've been relaxing, man. I've been nursing. I'll be back in a couple of weeks though. I just been like in the gym lifting.
You saw 3-0 Lou?
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't expect that.
Come on, man.
And you're hitting threes from the logo?
All the time.
Logo Ed?
Huh?
Logo Ed?
From everywhere, Ed.
You're
I got him
crazy.
every move,
Logo
nigga.
Ed, huh?
Once I go, he doesn't jump. Got butter. And I'm triple threat. I'm triple threating him. It's 3 dribble. We're playing 3 dribble 1-on-1. We're playing 3 dribble 1-on-1.
So how you shooting logo threes?
Because when I check the ball at, if I check the ball, I know I'll just back up. I know he's gonna give me the shot. I'm like, easy, damn, these niggas with the lights bright as fuck. Acting like the cops.
No bullshit. What the fuck?
Put your lights on though.
My lights is on them.
Yeah.
They just put them crazy, but they're about to pop.
Nah, so logo 3, because I checked the ball and I just back up. I already know he's like, yeah, he gonna give this shot.